What beer do I want to try next?
It's beer time with the beer man.
From in this beautiful world. Alright, so I probably have you guys all confused today, wherever you're from. But yeah, this empty glass, anything could go in this glass. Okay, so let me get to the point. First of all, let me put this down, and just a little shout out to Voodoo Ninja. He had said once in a comment, "Chug, chug, chug." I had one beer that I could actually chug and be okay with. So I have Rolling Rock here. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna chug this just for you, Voodoo Ninja. Let's see how far I can go with this. No review, just a chug. So, obviously I have a dirty glass. Oh, it's not a review. Alright, let's chug it. Rolling Rock. I can't do it. It's freaking sharp. The carbonation is sharp and pointy. Woo! But I can finish it in a couple. Whoa, man, Rolling Rock. Alright, Voodoo Ninja. I got a chug for you. Now, back to this. An empty glass. Y'all are probably going, what in the shit is he doing tonight? Well, let me tell you something. The room show sucks. These guys, room show sucks. Check them out. Like, they do a random act of kindness thing, and I was picked by them, and I thought that was so cool. So, I mean, that was like really, that was super cool, guys. I mean, awesome. I was able to get a 6-pack of some different stuff, and I'll be getting another big beer tomorrow as well with that. So thank you guys, I really appreciate that. Right on, dudes. I'm gonna do a blind grab it, and that's the one I do. Blind tasting, review, this, that, nothing. I know nothing. I mean, I picked these, but I don't know what, you know. I'm gonna put my blindfold on, okay? And what I pick's gonna go in this empty glass. I cannot see through, it is opaque. Okay, so I mean, I know there's bottles and cans, but I don't know, you know, exactly all about them. So let's just go for it. First thing I touch, man, okay? This is it. This is the one I'm doing tonight. What is it? Tell me. Okay, I've taken this off. Oh, I got foggy glasses. Oh, I was hoping it would be this one, man. I was hoping it would be this one. This is a freaking, I just saw someone do this. I forgot who I saw do this. Lagunitas Phase Change, a seasonally unexpected wet hopped juicy ale, unfiltered. Lagunitas Brewing Company at Petaluma, California, and in Chicago, Illinois. Contents under pressure. That's what it says. Contents under pressure. I really, I'm just gonna go for it. 2019 one-hitter series. Right on. Let's do it. I'm gonna stick this down here so I don't spit it over there. There we go. So let's go ahead and do this, man. Right on. Lagunitas. What's the percentage on this sucker? 7.4%. That's awesome. That's perfect. Perfect. Alright, so I got these at Wine and Beer House in Seaside, Oregon. Right on. Here we go. This looks hazy. I'm going to shake it a bit. It's the showcase stand. And we have a nice 2-finger head. Let's go ahead and smell her. Oh, I get fruity, like a fruit basket with a bit of citrus as well. There's some grapefruit coming out. There's some yeasty fruity esters as well, kind of rising out of it. A bready kind of smell from the malts. Citrus though, for sure, there's citrus. There's a bit of a lemon, there's a lemon zest going on in here. Maybe even grapefruit zest from the grapefruit rind. Let's look at it. It's kind of an off-white, creamy, somewhat pebbly head. The lacing on the glass is lovely. It's really nice. It's already sticking very nicely. Some of that in my nose. It's got somewhat of a lighter honey color. You can see through. You can see the shadows through, but you can't see clearly through. Unfiltered for sure. There is sediment, somewhat floating around. It's slightly turbid. There is slow to medium rising bubbles going on. It looks thick, it looks lovely, it looks delicate, it looks romantic. I really want to try this. Let's try this now. Cheers. I get tropical citrus. There's a it's very juicy actually. Juicy but also citrusy bitter as well with that hoppy bitterness. It's quite juicy, it's quite pungent, quite somewhat earthy in a way. It has that guava or tropical fruit like flavor and texture to it in the mouth. The mouthfeel is silky smooth, very delicate, and the body I would say is more medium, a medium body, very firm and aggressive. Really plays well. It's got some strength to it. There's a bit of lemon rind or a grapefruit kind of like that bitter grapefruit rind or bitter grapefruit in general, rising up to the palate, and over the tongue you get that bitter kind of citrusy zestiness over the tongue, that numbing effect. It's got a sweet maltiness which actually accents it very nicely. This maltiness I'm tasting is very nice, very sweet, and very complex. It's got a nice, just a nice bounce to it, a nice rhythm that kind of flows in perfectly with that citrus and that bitter and that zestiness that I was talking about. So when I mentioned that bitter and zesty and all that, that isn't alone. It's definitely playing very well with this other sweet side. So this really comes together very well, very lovely, very a very delicate and dank and resinous beer. This is very lovely. I really like this a lot. So let me get one more drink. Hold on. Yeah. Has a little bit of carbonation that lifts it a bit, but not terrible. Juicy, grapefruity, lemony zesty, grapefruity zesty, malty, sweet, and the finish is somewhat wet with all those citrus notes and that malty note, kind of that sweetness and citrus and everything and fruitiness and a slight dryness in the back, but wet enough to still be considered wet, but you still have that dry off that's finishes it just perfectly. So it's kind of a longer finish, let's say. It goes down the esophagus, somewhat dry, but you definitely get all the flavors that you want out of it before it goes down. So, right on, man. Whew. That was a description. Sorry if I went on any tangents on the way there. Anyway,
before I get in my barrel and go down the waterfall, I
out of 5 hops, I give this a perfect 5 hops. This is a very awesome beer. Please try it. You'll love it. Alright guys, thank you so much. Please comment. If you've had this before, let me know what you think. Let's compare notes. If you haven't, let me know anyway. Hey, I'd like to try that. Comment, yeah. And if you haven't already, subscribe and hit that bell. Hit that bell for more to come. Y'all be informed when I have new shows put up. I try to put them up every day. Yeah, if you've been around a while and haven't subscribed yet, hit subscribe as well. And also hit the like button. That'd be great. Awesome. You guys are awesome. I really appreciate everything. You guys are great. Thank you so much. Yeah, you guys have a good night, day, wherever you're at. Cheers. Peace. I'm out of here. All right, man.